What's going on, Prop Nation? A little lounge update and a cigar that I have been waiting to smoke. Thank you, Tommy Farrell at Nickel City Cigar, for gifting me this Foundation cigar, this Senetjer. I love Foundation cigars. I love the cigars they make. I love the stories that they tell. I love that they're making people, not making, forcing, I love the history behind the stories that they tell with their cigars. This is in celebration of the 100-year anniversary of the discovery of King Tut's tomb. This cigar was sold out everywhere. I couldn't find it. And if I remember right, this was like an expensive cigar, like a $20 plus cigar. I am absolutely loving it. I would say this is probably the spiciest cigar that Foundation has made to date. Super smooth, super creamy. It's got some boldness. It's got a little bit of nicotine. Nothing too bad. Nothing like front and center. Pairing amazingly. Perfect with my Bacardi and Diet. I've got the cigar was, I started the cigar and then went and made my drink. So this one I actually have 3 ounces of Bacardi Silver and 3 ounces of Bacardi Black. I think this cigar needed a little bit more of the black, a little bit more of that boldness, so the cigar wouldn't overpower the Bacardi Silver. So yesterday, I know Jessica posted a photo. I got the lounge. It's dark in there. It's darker than it ever has been because I was able to prime the walls yesterday. They got all the finishing done. So the other day, so we got the floors papered, and I started priming yesterday. Went to the Home Depot, and I wanted to get the Kills PVA primer. I heard that's a really, really good primer. So I wanted the best primer and the best paint. So everything was white in here. So I wanted my primer tinted. You would have thought I was asking for a 5-gallon bucket of gold. They had no idea. Why do you want your primer tinted? It's primer. Well, I would like it tinted. So as I'm spraying it, I can kind of see where it's at compared to the white texturing, because I'm not rolling. I'm spraying with my Graco X5. Love that paint sprayer. Super awesome. Anybody looking for a paint sprayer? Really good price, super easy to use. So they had a couple of young ladies. They had to go find someone. Finally someone's like, yeah, I think we can do that. And I'm like, yeah, just add something to it. Just add some gray. I had the paint swatch, and I go, here's the paint swatch, make it 50% of this. 50% of what? Whatever the formula is. Just cut me some slack and prime or tint my primer. Yeah, and like several times, why do you want your primer tinted? Because it's my primer. It's because it's mine. It's going on my walls. Just please do as I ask. That's all I want. Do you want me to pay you extra? I will. I know it's free, but if it takes extra money, I will pay it. So 30 minutes later, they finally figured out how to tint my primer. And yeah, they got it about 50% of the shade that I wanted. I should have just went to Sherwin-Williams. That's where I'm getting my paint from. I know I'm one of those, primer's primer. I got good primer, but I should have just went to Sherwin-Williams. That's who I'm getting my paint from. I'm going with the Sherwin-Williams, the Emerald line. Like I spent like a week just videos, Googling what is the single best paint on the market today, and consistently it came back to Sherwin-Williams Emerald. With that being said, there's probably going to be people flooding my inbox or the comments. Oh no, you chose the wrong paint. That's the paint I chose. It's got a great mold inhibitor, mold and bacteria inhibitor in it. So when we paint the office, when we paint the humidor, like I said, we're going to be doing plastic, we're going to be doing wood. So if anything got behind it, you know, that paint will help prevent any mold growth. So yeah, that's why we end up choosing that one. It's not cheap. It's like $100 a gallon. And this is going to take, I'm hoping, just 5 gallons. I ordered 5 gallons, so hopefully that'll be in tomorrow, and I can start painting tomorrow. But yeah, so that's where we're at. So as soon as I get all the painting done, and I'll let it dry. Hopefully I don't miss any spots, touch anything up. I can get the paper ripped up. We can get the electricians out here to start wiring up all the outlets. I've got my don't want my cigar to go out. I got the acid stain for the floors coming. They did mark up the floors with some and I told them at the beginning, please don't put any chalk marks on the floor. And they did. And the reason they did, I understand, we couldn't get rafters or trusses made for us. We actually had to build them on site. So the crew actually chalk marked out and then made like a little template and banged out the rafters. So there's red chalk mark on the concrete. Red chalk is permanent. Blue comes up a little easier. Red does not come up. It is there forever. So luckily my contractor also does flooring where they grind and sand concrete prior to epoxy coating or acid etching. So he's going to come out here and grind down the floor so they're nice and smooth. So we end up going with the rest of our house is acid stained concrete as well. Concrete camouflage. I've been using their products for 10 years now. I absolutely love their products. Check them out. I'm going with black on black, just the blackest of black that I can get. So yeah, so hopefully, and we're going with a matte sealer, a matte wax, the forged steel, the emerald, we're going with a matte. So everything is matte, so to help prevent light from bouncing around. It's one thing we have a little issue with our current office, of just light bouncing off the white painted surfaces in the ceiling. So like I said, gray ceilings, everything is one color, walls and ceilings. Makes it all going to be awesome. Trim's going to be the same color. Everything is going to be matte forged steel gray. So like a dark gray. So yeah, floors will be a matte finish. So that should help us be able to control our lighting and put it exactly where we want without having it bouncing off of everything. And it went out. I knew I was going to start talking too much and forget my cigar. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Like I said, hopefully we'll get the painting done tomorrow. Get all the paper ripped off this weekend, and man, we're getting close. We're getting really, really close. They did the stucco. They're coming out to do the soffits. We've got our twin exhaust tubes for the Fantech inline duct fans. So stucco, I'm just waiting. I've been hosing it down every day. I do have I think it should be here tomorrow. I lost my pH pencil, so there's a little pencil. I can check the pH level of the stucco. Usually takes about 30 days for a stucco to come down below a pH of 10, so it'll be safe to prime and paint. So the majority of this will probably be all done, and I'm still waiting. I'll still be waiting on the stucco for the pH to come down so we can prime it, we can paint it, and then yeah, it'll be good. It'll be nice. Then the fun part, building out the humidor, building out my office, getting furniture installed. We still haven't bought any furniture yet. So yeah, it's still going to be probably another month at least before this thing is we'll be filming in this. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to enjoying this Foundation Senetjer. Like I said, I know it's a little expensive, but oh my god, has this been a fantastic cigar. You've definitely got to try and hunt some of these down, hunt one down and give it a try. So all right, cats and kittens, that's all I got for tonight. I'm gonna close all this up and head back into my office.